Good afternoon, everyone. Today is February 11. It's a Thursday, and this one is my video lecture for chameleon values and virtues. Now, yesterday we were able to finish already the theoretical frameworks of Jerome Bruner and also by Jean Piaget. Today we will be discussing two more psychologists in the person of Lev Vygotsky, a Russian psychologist, and then another psychologist, but this time an American. His name is Benjamin Bloom. No? Okay, so I suppose that you have uh, read their works also in advance so that you could follow through what I will be discussing today. Their theories are very familiar when we are studying uh, developmental psychology or even educational psychology. These are theories or these are concepts that are commonly discussed in educational psychology as well as in developmental psychology. So I won't belabor the point. I will be discussing now the concepts of the two psychologies. The one that we will be discussing today is the one by the Russian psychologist by the name of Lev Vygotsky. No? By the way, this one is spelled as S, not as Z. No? So, Lev Vygotsky is a Russian psychologist. No? He's a Russian psychologist. Now, his work is very famous in educational psychology because he is the uh, he was the one who formulated what we call the social theory. No, we call that the psychological theory, which is otherwise known as socio-cultural theory. Okay, this is socio-cultural theory. No, it's actually a psychological theory or framework. No, it's a framework or psychological theory. Now, what is the socio-cultural theory? When we talk of the socio-cultural theory, well, by the term alone, we could say social would be social, no? Social interaction. The child interacts in society. No, there is social interaction, and culture plays a critical role. No, culture, according to Vygotsky, culture plays a critical role in the learning process of the child. So here, remember that the learning development of the child, he could get it from social interaction, but the social interaction will be affected by the culture that he has. No? So, according to Vygotsky, the culture will have a great impact in the development of the child. No? So, okay, we proceed. He's also famous with what we call the zone of proximal development in CVV, no? Zone of proximal development, no? He is also instrumental in saying that what is the zone of proximal development? Now, the zone is the gap, no? The gap between what? It's the gap between the child, the knowledge of the child already, what he knows already, he can do problem solving by himself, independent learning, and also the one that he does not know. No? So this one is a gap between what the child knows and what the child does not yet know. As simple as that. No? This is the gap between what the child knows, I repeat, what the child knows and what the child does not yet know. No, that is the zone of proximal development. So it's a gap. No, gap between what? What the child knows, what the child already knows, and he does it through independent learning. Through independent learning. No? And of course, he has already knowledge of that, and the gap would be what he does not know yet. What he does not know. So there is a gap, no? And this one, according to Vygotsky, what he does not know, he will learn it through, how will he learn? Well, he mentioned he will learn it through those who are more knowledgeable than the child, no? And he called that the more knowledgeable other, no? The more knowledgeable other. And who are these people? Well, of course, the teachers, the parents, any adults who are more knowledgeable than the child. No? So the gap will have to be the gap between what the child knows and the things that the child do not know yet. That one will be learned through these people, yung more knowledgeable other. And these ones, Vygotsky mentioned about either the parents, the teachers, no? Any adults who are knowledgeable, or even the peers of the child. The peers would be those who are more intelligent or more knowledgeable than he is. No, he can learn them through this. No, through these people, and they are considered the more knowledgeable other. Okay, understand?